I'm Brian Westbrook with GeekWire Studios here at AWS reInvent, chatting with RingCentral. Joining me now, Esther Yoon, Vice President of Product Marketing for RingCentral, and Sangeeta Walsh, Vice President of Customer Marketing at RingCentral. Esther, I want to start with you. Introduce us to RingCentral and tell us a little bit. I just have to ask, does voice still matter?
Voice absolutely matters. In fact, I think 77% of all customer interactions either start or end up or get escalated to voice. So I like to say voice is still king when it comes to communications. It kind of surpasses the generational divides, right? You still have boomers and like really, elderly folks, they're still wanting to pick up a phone call and just, call your business. And do you really have a business if someone searches Google and they can't even see a phone number or a website, right? So yeah, voice absolutely matters, and RingCentral has been doing communications for probably 2.5 decades now. And what we provide are business communications across, telephony, texting, video, messaging, contact centers, you name it. Basically anything that you use to communicate with customers.
And this is communicating with the not only voice over IP networks, but also direct to consumers' phones, over POTS lines, whatever, instead of many technical applications, if you will. What are some examples of use cases where customers are using RingCentral, maybe have switched over to say, hey, this is a better way for us to improve our communications?
Yeah, so our history is in evolving communications, right? You start off with your landline and you couldn't even use the internet and your phone at the same, and take calls at the same time, right? Get off the internet. But what RingCentral is doing now, what our customers really love, is the reliability of being able to take a phone call from customers, always be connected, whether you're on your phone, desktop, whether you actually do need a physical device. We have the capabilities to make those communication connections still happen, but then also provide insights like, hey, what are your call trending? What are your call trends and volumes? How do I connect this to the apps that I'm living in, like Salesforce, Google, Microsoft Teams, you name it? And so that's really where we've excelled, and we're going to continue to evolve. And with Gen AI, now people are extracting intelligence that they've never had access to before.
In the AI space, RingCentral is known as a leader in AI communications. How did that come to be, and how do you see the convergence of all the great stuff you talked about in communications becoming AI communications? What's that look like? We
became a leader because we really didn't let our customers down when it came to being able to stay connected and keep communicating. We have what we call 99.999% reliability. That's 5 nines, which equates to less than 6 minutes of downtime. Right. Really great for if you think of healthcare or banking, financial service institutions. And then when it comes to AI, we're actually opening up new levels of intelligence around, what is your voice of the customer? How does your product team know what features they're asking for? How does marketing personalize more emails? Because now I understand what customers are asking for. How do I get more insights into how to personalize coaching for all my agents? It kind of runs the gamut. We're not just a support or a sales communication solution. We actually run the entire enterprise.
And Sangeeta, I want to ask you this question. How do you see the highly regulated industries? We're talking FinServ, we're talking healthcare, some of the industries that you mentioned. How are you seeing them adopting and extracting real value from AI?
That's a great question. I mean, fundamentally, these highly regulated industries are looking for trust. Yep. And we provide them trust by making sure that we have compliance in their regulatory space. So for instance, with healthcare, we want to make sure that our customers like Providence Healthcare, they understand that they're getting HIPAA compliance from us. Yep. And they're able to build upon that trust and leverage innovation. And that innovation will come with having an open platform. So we integrate into the proper solutions that work for them, whether it is Epic, which is a healthcare solution that a lot of health records, et cetera, we integrate with, or using the APIs that RingCentral has that are open that have AI capability as well to integrate and be able to extract data. So there's the trust foundational layer, the compliancy, and then also having the ability to give our customers the benefit to work where they work with the AI layer on top of it to extract insights. How often are they talking to somebody? What is happening with this particular patient? Is there sentiment going on? So we can do a lot of different things with our communication layer, as Esther spoke about, but the foundation is, we're a trusted, secure, reliable network that builds upon their application layers.
And if you don't have that trust, what do you have? What is next? What is in the future? What are we going to be seeing from RingCentral in the next year or so?
I think you're going to see a lot more of communications doing the work that people were doing, but the drudgery, the stuff that people don't want to be doing. It's going to be able to take notes for you. It's doing that today. It's going to be able to predict stuff that lets you get ahead before things become a problem, right? It's going to help you understand the voice of your customer at a scale we've never seen. So we're going to see a lot of that on the intelligence side. On the agentic side, you're going to see a lot more of, native intelligent virtual agents kind of handling a lot of the call volumes for you, routing calls, making sure that you never miss an opportunity. And so that's on the very near horizon for RingCentral and our customers.
Sangeeta, what are you excited about moving forward?
I'm really excited about not only, continuing that trust as these industries evolve and we evolve with them. So what's next for financial services? Us really understanding that vertical and making sure that we're able to compliantly pull data for our customers. So they look at us as part of a native piece of their tech stack if they have to service their customers and financial services. And we are able to build into the records where they're not working anymore with multiple solutions and desktops. It's one silo of us with their tech stack, of it being, hey, this is how everything has to work separately. But I'm also excited about just seeing the use cases that are coming from all the different technology that many companies are creating. So what's happening in legal, what's happening in healthcare, what's happening in education that we can integrate and we can bring more insights into with, our open tech stack, with our partnerships with companies like AWS. So it's going to be a really interesting next decade.
I will say it's been very exciting to watch the team grow and to watch RingCentral just take over the world of communications and AI communications. Exciting stuff, and that's what this is all about, being here at AWS reInvent, meeting up with your customers, sharing your stories. We're glad you joined us. Thank you so much for taking the time. Esther and Sangeeta. I'm Brian Westbrook. You're watching GeekWire Studios.